Hey guys, Rick with Rallysport Direct here, and welcome back to another edition of What's in the Box. Today we got the Defi Link Control Unit version number 2. Now this is going to be specifically for the Defi Link and the Defi BF series gauges. Now I've got the unit right here. Let's go ahead, open up the box, and take a look at it. Alright, so you open it up, and sitting right on top is the control unit itself. So let's take this out. I do want to show this to you guys. Alright, so you get close up and you can see the different buttons on front, and these are going to be your function buttons. Now this first one says warning set, and this is going to be to set the peak and the low warning for the individual gauges, whether it be oil pressure, boost, EGT. You can set a warning, you'll get a light, a sound, anytime it hits a value that's too high or a value that's too low, and you can actually set that through this control unit. Next we have our play function. Now this is going to be when you record the gauges, you can actually play them back, review them, go over it. Really good function of this. Of course we have fast forward, rewind, and then you'll also use this to select individual gauges when you're setting the peak and warning functions on them. Of course we have our peak function right here, and this will show you the peak value of the gauge that you have selected. And then of course our record function right here, which is going to record a drag run, a dyno pull, anything like that that you need to record the data from it. This unit will do it. Alright, now flipping over to the back. These are going to be all the sensor plugins, so the inputs for each sensor, whether it be boost, EGT, oil pressure, oil temp, that kind of stuff. And then of course we have our ground, lighting, power source right here. That's the only wiring you actually need to do on this unit, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. Actually, let me get to that right now. So going through the rest of the box, let's see what else is in here. I did want to show you guys the wiring to this. Alright, so I found that right here. Now here again, like I said, is the only wiring that you're going to need to do. 4 wires right here. You hook those up and then hook this into the back of the control unit, and it's all wired, ready to go. Now every time you install a gauge, you just need to plug it in, plug in the sensor. You don't actually need to wire in any more grounds or lighting or anything like that, which is really, really nice. I love the fact that these gauges are like that. Alright, next I wanted to show you guys the instruction manual, of course. Read through this before you install it. Do yourself a favor. It is going to be for all the gauges, not specifically just for the Link unit. But again, read through it. It makes installation so much easier. Alright, now I want to show you guys what else is included. We have the daisy chain. Now this is going to be a long daisy chain, you can see that. That's because this is going to be the one wire that goes from the control unit up to the very first gauge. That's why it's so long, obviously, because they expect you to cover quite a distance. You probably won't use this much wire, but it's nice that Defi has included that with the kit. Alright, now we get to the installation hardware. Of course, Defi has included double-sided sticky tape to mount the control unit itself. You have some zip ties for cleaning up the wire, and then you have vampire taps for tapping into your ground, your illumination, and that kind of stuff. So, alright, this kit, of course, like I said before, you have to use it with the BF series gauges, you have to use it with the Link gauges, but because it's so nice, because you only have to hook in 4 wires to install it, every other gauge after that is just plug and play. It makes this above every other gauge system out there. Check it out. That's all the time we've got for you tonight. Please remember to check back later for more editions of What's in the Box.